Okay guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Under Tech Tutorial. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can remove temporary ad service limits placed on your AdSense account. So if you're a blogger and you are watching this video now, means that AdSense have sent you this message. So this is the most difficult issue we face when we get our site monetized by Google AdSense. So as you can see, I got this message by August 9, 2021. So if you just received this message, don't panic. Google have not blocked your account, so it will just take some time for them to resolve the issue. So let me just explain a little knowledge that I know why AdSense place an ad service limit on your account. So if you are getting a lot of traffic from social media, you have a chance to have a temporary ad serving limit on your account. Getting traffic from social media is good, so is one of the most popular traffic source, but Google AdSense does not recommend a blog monetized by Google AdSense to have a lot of traffic from social media. So I will just advise you to keep hard working on your SEO. So that is the most difficult thing in blogging, for your site to rank first on Google search. So just keep hard working on your SEO, because Google AdSense does not recommend people for people to get higher traffic on social media. So now, now if you come to Google AdSense publisher policy now, so just look on the traffic source. We see that Google ads may not be placed on page receiving traffic from the central source. For example, publisher may not participate in pay to click program. So there are some people that will send once they publish a content, or I used to see a lot of that in Facebook. You will see that you will once you publish a post, we share it on a group, and you will tell them that to visit your blog. Once you visit the blog, they should also click on your ads. That is not good, because you can't cheat on Google. You can't cheat on Google. So once your friends do that, they will dictate it, so they will know that this usual is not a legit usual, that you are just doing it to increase your income. Or let's continue reading. Or send unwanted email or display ads as the result of the action of any software application. So this, now there are some people that used to get both traffic and used to add their website to get both traffic. I don't know how they do that, but if you are doing that, that is not good. So this is the reason why Google AdSense used to place some accounts on ad saving limit. So this is now also publishers using online advertising must ensure that their page complies with the Google landing page. So all you have to do now, if you are using an advertisement to promote your blog, so just make sure that it complies with Google landing page policy guidelines. So all you have to do now is just to follow all these steps here, and your account will not be placed as saving limit again once the first one gets resolved. Because once you get ad saving limit and it gets resolved, that does not mean that Google cannot place an ad limit on your site again. They can, if you keep repeating the same mistakes. They can. So let's go to my website, zendertech.com.ng. so you can see that my ads here are showing. To look at my ads here are showing, everything is showing. So look at my ads here. This is March content ads. You see that my ads is showing. So everything on my ads is showing. So what next you have to do now is, once this ad saving limit has been placed on your site, so what you have to do first is to go to your, maybe this is WordPress you are using, or Blogger or Blogspot, any platform that you use to create your website. So what you have to do is just to go to the platform. I'm using Blogger, Blogspot. So what you have to do now is to remove every AdSense code on your site. Every AdSense code that you placed on your site, every single AdSense code. So if you paste it on the HTML section, so this is my AdSense code. So this is my AdSense code here. You remove every single AdSense code, even though you paste it on your posts, in the posts, any post you publish that you paste it in the HTML section. I recommended you to remove every other codes, every AdSense codes you placed on your site. So once you are done removing all the code, next thing you have to do is go to your AdSense account. So once you go to your AdSense account, you click on ads on the ad units. The ad units you created, what you have to do now is to archive all the ad units. If you see the link section, you delete it. So you archive the ad units, click on the three dots, you see archive. So you archive all the ad units. So you archive all the ad units. So once you archive all the ad units, you archive all of them. I mean all of them. If you see delete option, you also delete it. So once you archive all the ad units and you remove every AdSense code on your site, Google will stop receiving traffic from your blog. So once they stop receiving traffic from your blog or any information from your blog, they will think that you have run away with another monetization platform, and for that they will say that there's no need for them to place your account on hold, so they will release your account for you. But mine, it took mine 2 to 3 weeks for them to um, solve the issue, to release my account. So it take me, maybe it's 2 weeks, but I don't know because I don't check it. I don't usually check mine every week. So I just leave it and keep publishing content to make sure that I'm getting high traffic from Google search. So that is the thing that you have to do now. So once Google stop receiving traffic from your blog, so maybe they can say that let them keep your account, let them release it. But my advice to you is that stop using bot traffic or advising your friends to go to your site and click on your ads. That is not good. Google knows the real people that click on your ad, which is the people that come from Google search. So these are the people that come from Google search. So once you are getting lots of traffic from Google search, then Google will not place your account on ad saving limit. So Google will not place your account on ad saving limit. So guys, this is my own experience on how I fix my temporary ad saving limit. So if you like the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification, so that every single time we upload a new video, for you to receive a notification. So thanks for watching.